Hey guys, it's Sarah from Altcoin Ladies again. How is everyone doing? I've enjoyed the live stream so much yesterday. Just sharing on Twitter now that I thought I'll do it again, and why not, right? So today we're gonna talk about the events that happened over the last 24 hours. To be fair, not all of them, but one of them is quite important. Hello, Cryptoman. And basically, we'll be talking about Ethereum, Ethereum Classic being added to Coinbase, what it means for Coinbase and Ethereum Classic. I'll quickly mention also the differences between Ethereum Classic and Ethereum, as well as I'm going to mention a couple of, a simple ban that's happened, and I'll actually explain how a lot of people actually misunderstood what is actually going on. So guys, before you go away, not go away, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, and welcome to everyone who's just joined me. So we're gonna start off with some brilliant news of actually Coinbase adding another asset, even though they said they won't do it in the nearest future. It was after there was a big, massive announcement of them going on not so long ago, and them saying that there is massive change news and it's gonna revolutionize the way Coinbase works. And it was just addition of ERC20 tokens, and it's good news. It's good news, and we can see that Ethereum Classic was their next choice. And what actually made me laugh the most is the fact that people's reaction was to be mad that it wasn't Ripple. I mean, come on, people. It'd be great if Ripple was actually added. I am not gonna lie, it'd be absolutely brilliant. I hodl some myself for various reasons, and you can't be mad and be salty because people were extremely salty. Hi, Chris. We're extremely salty about it not being Ripple and saying that, oh, Ethereum Classic only went up 25%. Ripple would already smash it 3 times with gains if it was Ripple, blah, 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 blah. Well, Ripple wasn't added, so get over it and be happy, because it shows that Coinbase just doesn't stick to their word when it comes to adding new assets. So I woke up this morning and it was quite good news. It was rather shocking as I wasn't really expecting anything. So, like I said, they're adding Ethereum Classic, and they basically plan to offer a full support for Ethereum Classic in all geographics where the assets is compliant with the law. Trading won't begin anytime soon, so the pump today was just buy the news, simple. And it will take a few months for them to properly integrate the coin into their platform. Ethereum Classic is a great project, and I'm going to get into it in a minute. Let's see how many of you is here right now. It's okay. I thought I'll do like a surprise and out of nowhere a live stream and see how that goes, if I should do events and stuff. Let me know, guys, if you prefer videos like lives or prepared like the ones I was doing in the past. I'm sort of enjoying those live streams because I feel like I'm being a bit more myself, and I can't really cut out the awkward bits of when I'm just being myself. And so hit the like button if you're watching, and let's carry on talking on what it means. So Ethereum Classic is actually the original Ethereum. Not many people actually knows that. And Ethereum forked off the Ethereum chain in, I think it was June 2016, so actually 2 years ago. And that was after the DAO hack. And any investor that basically hold Ethereum on GDAX at that time of the fork in 2016 would have been accredited Ethereum Classic when the coins were listed later that year. Coinbase Pro is also the new platform to replace GDAX. That was just like a bit of an older news, but it's quite worth mentioning. And in their announcement, they mentioned that the Ethereum Classic, which you can actually see announcement on my Twitter, Altcoin Sarah. I'm just going through and seeing what they're saying. Follow me if you're not following me yet, Altcoin Sarah, Crypto Sarah. Quite easy to remember, right? And in their announcement, they made that the Ethereum Classic will be listed on Coinbase Pro as well. And they talked about the future intentions to add ERC20 tokens, as well as some Bitcoin forks maybe. And after, obviously, the Bitcoin Cash fiasco, Coinbase promised that all the personnel who knows about the company plans to add Ethereum Classic would be subjected to a trading blackout. So this is very good on Coinbase, showing how transparent they are and how actually serious they are. I need to do... Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the nice comments. So the Ethereum Classic, I think it's a good and it's a very fairly reasonable addition, seeing as they've got the Bitcoin, they got Bitcoin Cash, which some people call the real Bitcoin. If you've seen my live stream yesterday, I went a bit honest about what I think a bit about it. I'm going to make one particular live stream about what I think of people calling Bitcoin Core when it's actually Bitcoin. So adding Ethereum Classic onto already existing Ethereum, I think makes absolutely perfect sense. Ripple, Cardano, there was some gossips of OX being added as well. It's Ethereum Classic and we gotta deal with it. It's great news that's being added. I like Ethereum Classic. I bought it at quite a good price when before the dipped on the dip. So yeah. So let's have a look on CoinMarketCap now and see how the market's doing right now. Yesterday when I made a video, it was on 293, and this morning was on 300, and now it's not 292. So Ethereum Classic is still up 17% as one of the few, following Coinbase. Let's see the change in 24 hours. So we've got Loom Network that's actually overtook Ethereum in the change in 24 hours. Not entirely sure why. I would have to have a further look on it, and I'll let you guys know on my Twitter. So make sure you subscribe to our channel as well, so you know when those lives are happening. So let's go on CoinMarketCap and check out some other coins that were already existent on Coinbase, like Litecoin, which is currently under $100. Well, honestly, I didn't think I would see that. I honestly did not think I would see Litecoin below $100. And that literally just shows that this market's absolutely unpredictable. Actually, sorry guys, my computer might be a bit slow, might be crashing a bit. Sorry that's happening. I need a new laptop, basically. I'm using MacBook and it's not good enough, so I need a Pro, I think. But let's have a look on the previous spikes that were happening as the coins were being added on traditional exchanges. Yeah, my laptop is super slow. Sorry for that, guys. I'll get back to it once it gets reloaded. But it's a really good point, Chris, you made to have a look on the price jumps from Ethereum and Litecoin. It's currently loading. I'll remember about it. So Bitcoin is at 6,500. That is actually, unfortunately, correct. Yeah. Like I said yesterday, I don't think we actually seen the dip. I think the real dip's still coming. And just remember, it's the tech, and if you really believe in it, just stick to it. The gains will come as the time is right. Buying Invatio, that's I've heard quite a few good opinions about Invatio actually. Is a much better decision than any garbage ERC20 token. Well, that is quite an interesting way of calling it. Yeah, the 5K dip, it might be coming, as lots of people were predicting it. Bitcoin was struggling to go over the 10K mark, which it was sort of like the milestone, more of a number milestone, but the real milestone was 12K, to which we're miles away. Don't want to spread any further, so I'm just going to finish on here. So another news that I made and people sort of misunderstood what I was actually saying is Apple banning mining a cryptocurrency on iPhones. So they basically prohibit cryptocurrency mining. It's as simple as that. So basically what's going on is what Apple actually is banning is the, sorry for that, guys. So programmers here sneakily inserted like a software that mines cryptocurrency in unrelated advertisements and apps. That's what Apple is mining. Apple does not explicitly like permit a lot of cryptocurrency apps, including wallets, exchanges, software that mines cryptocurrency on server. And Apple message is quite simple. Don't mine it on our devices. And it's sort of like a new rule included in the latest version of Apple App Store policies. I swear I have it somewhere open about like hardware compatibility. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. So design your app to use power efficiently. Apps should not rapidly drain battery, generate excessive heat, or put unnecessary strain on device resources. Apps, including any third-party advertisement displayed within them, may not run unrelated background processes, such as cryptocurrency mining. So we know that most Bitcoin and cryptocurrency miners use specially designed chips purpose-built to process the complicated math that underlies the technology, which are often housed in like giant data centers. And the iPhone, let's be honest, it's not a great cryptocurrency miner. Lots of people is actually on Androids. And obviously, when we compare any sort of a mobile mining to special mining machines, that doesn't mean that setting up couldn't mine tokens like Monero in the background. So if enough people use the app, then that could add up to real money for the shady developer. It's a bit of a confusing thing, and how it all exactly happened. It's basically, my websites are really slow today. Sorry for that, guys. So it's unbelievable. I'm still trying to get the Coinbase, CoinMarketCap website to get working. And this ban basically was after the popular Calendar 2, which is an app added on optional Monero miner as an update. And before the update, Calendar 2's premium features were only accessible via like the payment of a certain fee, and now users could choose to access the app's premium features for free by allowing like a Monero miner to run, and all Monero mined would be sent to the app's developer. Initially, since the app was not removed after the new addition, it was thought to be signed the app would allow cryptocurrency mining apps on its app store. But like I said, it was removed. They're not allowing anything like that to be taken a part of. And there is obviously an exception to this rule as cloud-based mining. Brain freeze, which is like a mining method where a user can pay to have cryptocurrency mined on someone else's device for a small fee, and can be offered on the App Store. And this is also somewhere mentioned. Just lots of articles I read today basically about it, because it was really interesting. Because Android is absolutely killing it, and this morning I only read the headline, as I didn't have time to actually read it, and I shouldn't probably have done it because I might be spreading some fake info. So apologies for that, guys. I was in a rush. I wanted everyone to know about it, and then when I actually read the whole news, and I realized that it's actually quite interesting what mining for cryptocurrencies like Electroneum, which is what I put in a post, RIP Electroneum, which offers like a simulated mining. And what that basically does is that it calculates what resources are available on the mobile device for hashing power. And then that uses that special data to conduct appropriate payouts. It doesn't mention Apple. Doesn't mention any sort of simulated mining in their new guidelines, but may allow it since the mining process is simulated mining and is not occurring on the device. So actually my post, RIP Electroneum, is incorrect. And I'm super sorry for that, guys. I should have made some sort of a straightforward, and after this video, I will do that. So let's see what you guys are saying. If there is anyone new, smash the likes button for me, please. Do I do crypto full time? No, I don't. This is my interest. I like learning. I was quite good at school when it came to learning stuff and whenever there was some sort of a subject, but I always enjoyed more of doing my own thing and learning something that I find interesting. Mikey, Electroneum, yes. I think that cryptocurrency is something I always wanted in my life. I always wanted to make money when I sleep, if I'll put it that way. And cryptocurrency allows me that. It also allows me to lose a lot of money when I'm asleep. Like when I woke up on Sunday and it was down 40 billion, just like that. I explained in yesterday live stream what happened and how it exactly went and what is going on. But yes, it's quite interesting to see what is going on. And with the coin market cap down again by 10 billion since I checked it last time when I was at work, it's just really frustrating. It's really frustrating because I think that people are somewhat blindfolded and are just selling, panic selling, and not actually thinking about certain things that could be bringing the whole cryptocurrency down and not actually up. We should all be together, one big community, happy community, loving each other. And instead there's lots of saltiness, like with the Ripple thing. Like, honestly, like instead of people being happy, there's something new is being added. I know Ethereum Classic doesn't seem to be as popular on social media and people don't mention it as much, but it's a great project. It's worth researching and learning a little bit more about it. It's a fork. And it's just one of those coins. It hasn't got a massive fan club. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not one of those Tron, Ripple, or anything else. That's Verge. It's got a massive fan club, which if you've been following my videos, you know I'm not exactly the biggest fan of. So guys, if there is anything else I forgot to mention, please leave a comment. Let me know what you would like me to discuss next as well. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. It means the world to us. And let's see what actually has been going on Twitter. If there is any interesting news right now. To Ethereum. Yeah, there's just a lot of saltiness still going on about the Ethereum Classic and Ripple. It makes me really laugh. I think I need to change people I follow because it's too salty for me. Yes. Someone saying it's not nice to FUD, but that was not exactly what I was doing. And also, there was one more thing. I'm pretty sure that there was one other thing. Yeah. There was something with Binance today. There we go. I've got that. It was Binance, and they will allow Euro to crypto trading later this year with other fiat cryptocurrencies on the horizon. And that is absolutely brilliant because the way it's currently working, I don't think is very efficient. We're all about the global awareness and just allowing it to everyone anywhere in the world to be able to buy cryptocurrency as quick as possible. And having to get it through the way it is right now, I don't think is exactly the quickest. And Binance also offered immediate Ethereum Classic trading as soon as the announcement was made to add on to the Coinbase, which just shows how brilliant Binance is. And let's not forget that Binance has opened their first bank account in Malta, and that was a week ago, I think. And that's obviously allowing to successfully exchange fiat to crypto exchange. And it seems like Malta is actually becoming like the crypto hub, world crypto hub. I think it's more of a Switzerland than Malta, or maybe Malta, seeing how many crypto companies are actually moving there. I always thought it would be like an Asian country, but it seems it's not. And this isn't no value whatsoever. Binance 5, thanks, Grace. Yes. And America is absolutely brilliant with the way that you're trying to bring the cryptocurrency together and how you're trying to make some SECs doing the hearings all the time. Something like that needs to happen on a bigger scale in the EU, and it should be spread more. Because I'm sitting in England and I'm watching SEC hearings whenever I'm available at work, and it's really interesting to see how different opinions actually people have in the government and the people that are ruling us, setting regulations and everything, how it's all different on depending where you are in the world. Whether there should be regulations or not is a completely different topic, and I sometimes sit with myself and I actually have arguments. I don't know if you guys do it and argue with yourselves, but I do it quite often, as I think that's the best way to actually open your horizons and learn a little bit more. So what are you guys saying here? Where is the rest of the ladies? No more videos from them. Yes, everyone's been super busy actually with work and life, and just just life gets in the way. Like, I haven't made a video for a week. That was the longest ever since Coinbase Ladies was created. I was in London on the conference, and then I got back, had to take care of my puppies, and just life got in the way. And I just sometimes need a day off, to be fair. Like, as much as I love you guys and I love the crypto community and just everything that's involved with it and what sort of opportunity Coinbase Ladies gives me, I absolutely love it. But I also need some time off, and I think that's what everyone is having. The market is really sideways, and it's really hard to say something because you might be super sure about your predictions and your projections, maybe is a better way of calling it, rather than spreading any FUD or being just stupidly saying things. It's much easier to make videos when the market's bullish and everyone's super excited, rather than when someone is really upset. And yeah, thanks guys. Thank you for being understanding about it. I unfollowed a bunch of OGs a few months ago. Too much nonsense and no value whatsoever. Do your own research. Yes, exactly. Like, you can watch as many videos as you want, as many channels you can subscribe as you want to, but as many people, as many opinions. And it's really important to do your own research and actually understand the tech. Like, I might be sitting here and saying lots of clever things, but I've always got some notes around me, some things not to say wrong incorrectly, because the worst thing I can possibly do is probably give some wrong information to you guys. And understanding, like, I don't think anyone is actually an expert in cryptocurrency unless you're a founder of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, or any of those top massive projects. They are experts. But besides that, I don't think anyone should call themselves experts. And even though you've been in crypto for 2 years, doesn't really make you one. I've been here for a year, and it's been a roller coaster. It's been an absolute roller coaster. And I love you, every single one of you guys. Hit the like button for me now, guys. There's not many of you watching it, so I guess the way I've done it today is not the best way to do it. But it's all a learning curve for everyone. Yes, Andreas is absolutely amazing. He is one of those people who a few years ago had maybe a couple of thousand followers on Twitter, and then something happened. The crypto bubble happened and stuff, whatever people are saying. And yeah, he's just a great guy. He always puts things into the point, and is worth the follow. If you guys don't know who he is, go check him out. He is one of the, I would say, pioneers of blockchain. He knows his stuff. He definitely knows his stuff. And it's a good follow. Yeah, sorry, brain freeze. So let's humble approach. Supo could learn from that. Yeah, Supo. Shout out to Superman. He's probably not watching it. He's too busy. I swear he's on another conference somewhere in the world. But I've spoken to him. He's just actually down the road from me. Well, down the road. And when I was in London, we were trying to do some sort of a meetup or something and see how it goes. But, life gets in the way, and it was some sort of a misunderstanding. But there are some talks between me and him and seeing what we can do. Yeah, his content is interesting. I wasn't a fan at the start because I was a bit confused with the way he was doing the videos. They were always very long videos, and unfortunately I prefer a bit shorter. And now I'm here doing a 25-minute long live, so it makes me look a bit like a hypocrite. Yes, thank you. Supo could learn from that. I think I can learn from Supo because he's being quite successful at it. And many other great accounts you should learn from. Never stop learning, ever. Paul Lindsay. Yes, thank you, Paul. You're still here. I don't know who you are, but I know you've been commenting on all Combust Ladies videos for a while. So thank you for that, for being one of the first subscribers. Even though we don't respond to you guys, we do read all of your comments, and they mean the world to us, especially constructive criticism. So leave a comment, please, with what you'd like me to discuss next. What sort of opinion would you like me to present to you next, guys? Smash the likes buttons, please, guys. It means the world to me. Makes me very motivated to carry on going. So what else do we have? Where am I from? Well, that is a sort of a topic I'm gonna leave for, I think, Ask Me Anything live stream. Again, get a bit funny then. But I'm European, obviously. Not English, but European. I'll leave it there. I quite like that game. It needs to one of those foolish news stations. You make me sound like a woman need to take over the crypto movement to get it going. Satoshi Sarah, well, thank you, but let's not. It's a bit of a humble approach I do with it, because if it wasn't for Satoshi, which actually I'm going to make a stream about it. I think that'll be a great idea to talk about Satoshi Nakamoto and all the people that have been pretending right to be him. Whereas I think it's actually, you can't send me super chats yet because All Combust Ladies is not monetized yet. And you can only do that once we are. So, yeah, once you can start seeing ads on our videos, that's when we get monetized. We'll give you a shout out when it happens. But you can still send us donations. I probably should have posted a link to it. But I'll do it after the video. I'll pin a comment, and you can do that for now, maybe. Dutch, not Dutch. But let's get back to it. So, Satoshi Nakamoto, I personally think it's more of a group of people rather than one person. Because I know there's lots of geniuses in this world, but just the whole blockchain, cryptocurrency, it absolutely blows my mind. And for one person to come up with it is possible. But I want to believe it's a group of people. I think it's just me believing in what I want to believe. So what else is going on? European, put another shrimp on the bobby. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what that means, and that's not because I'm foreign, but it just doesn't make sense. I think someone's trying to be rude to me, so please stop it. Okay, guys, so we are not Satoshi Nakamoto now. We are the beginners of the crypto. We are, what's the word? There's a pretty word for it. Come on, guys, help me. Not beginners. We are the initiators. No, it's from Dumb and Dumber. Okay. Pioneers, thank you. That'll do. Pioneers will do me. I'm gonna finish on it because I've run out of the words and clever words I can say about cryptocurrency. There is so much I can go. Okay, I am Australian. I would love to move to Australia, live there one day. I haven't been, so I shouldn't say I'd like to move there because I shouldn't be saying things like that. But it does sound quite good, Australia, you know. Go to work and then go to the beach after. That sounds quite good. Better than in England, constantly raining and stuff. I'll stop because I'm whinging now. So guys, smash the like button, share the video. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to review next, talk about, get to know my opinion about. I might make a structured video again. It depends how much time I've got tomorrow. And remember to subscribe to our channel because that means the world to us. The more subscribers, the happier we get. Simple as that, I guess. Okay, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for enjoying it. And yeah, have a good one wherever you are in the world.